Hello, everyone. Again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. First of all, I would like to start off by saying that this is not financial advice. The purpose of the video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Now, you've seen the thumbnail, you've read the title. The question I have is, can Cenntro push past its ceiling? Every company, when you're dealing with stock, is a certain ceiling that you need to push past so the stock can start accelerating. I know that NASDAQ hasn't been performing well, but the problem is Cenntro is underperforming as a stock itself. Our PR is better. A lot of stuff is definitely going right for us as a company. But the question is, can we push past our ceiling? All right, so right here, you see that we started the day at the high was $1.43. The high for the day was $1.45. So we maintained that high. But the problem is on this week, we hit our all-time low, which is $1.35. And although we had $1.35, and although we had $1.45, there is a chance that this stock can go all the way down to $1.15. Now, the question is, our 52-week high, they say, was $21.45. So the question that I have is, why is Cenntro underperforming? We're going to read a couple of articles. And if you are sticking around with me, the question is, I would love if that you can pitch in and give your insight of how you feel about Cenntro. So I'm going to copy and paste this because Investor Place, sometimes they come with some decent information. But if you looked at a video I did like 2 weeks ago, Investor Place definitely were bullish on Cenntro. The question is, what did a hedge fund or one of the bears? Because let's be honest, some of these platforms get paid to switch the information. So were they paid to write a bearish article about Cenntro, or do they understand the market a little better than we do? Because the article reads like this: Naked becomes Cenntro Electric. Name change doesn't fix anything. Well, first of all, we are not a apparel company. We are an ECV company or EV company. We have many cars on the road, over 20 million miles. I do have a question. When will Cenntro announce the order from Hana Cupid and from Amazon Japan about the 2000 key cars? I am going to keep talking about that in every video because that's the type PR that we need so people can see deliveries. Once people start seeing deliveries happening, then they're going to get into this stock a little more. Or do you think that people are just bearish about Cenntro altogether and they think that the stock is not going to recover? So let's read. Naked Brands was one of the 2021's most volatile penny stocks. The firm used to sell intimate apparel and manage brands such as Fredericks of Hollywood and sold these through stores, more recently e-commerce operation. However, Naked's business collapsed during COVID-19, leading it to reverse merge with Cenntro Electric Group. In doing so, shares from Naked to the new CENN stock ticker. Because Naked was so because Naked was a popular meme stock in early 2021, it was able to raise tons of capital, issuing new shares to the public. This gave Naked enough capital to avoid liquidation and in return to be an attractive merger target. Cenntro ended up deciding to merge with Naked. Exiting Naked shareholders got ownership of 32% of combined firm, and Cenntro holders keeping the other 68%. Keep this in mind if you have owned stock since the Naked brand days. This is a new company now, and there's no reason to hold on to shares hoping for a turnaround of the legacy apparel business. No, we are not looking for the turnaround of the legacy apparel business. We are looking for this company to start delivering better PR and to push past its ceiling. That's what we want, right? With the merger, Cenntro got access to Naked's remaining cash pile, along with an already active NASDAQ listing. So what's Cenntro, and will it be more successful than the old Naked brand was? Well, our market cap don't feel like it is, right? Cenntro, a small electric vehicle company. That's what EVC mean. If you didn't know, Cenntro has produced more than 3,000 vehicles already. If they speak about these 2,000 cars, then we'll have over 5,000, right? That's something that puts well ahead of some of other electric vehicle companies with no commercial sales yet. However, don't get too excited. This is the bearish part of everything right here. Most of Cenntro sales have been of its diminutive metro vehicle that appears primarily designed for such as college campuses, with the top speed of 50 miles per hour and a payload of just 1,200 pounds. This is a specialty vehicle rather than an all-purpose logistics solution. But we do have we have every vehicle that you want. We don't have luxury, but in the utility space, we have all type of videos. That's so that's how I feel about it, right? However, don't get too excited. Though I read that. Additionally, the Metro has already been on the market for several years and failed to gain much commercial traction. The company as a whole is still monitoring, along with revenues in the low tens of millions annually, which is not a particularly impressive figure. That's especially true once you get to Centro's current valuation rather. This is definitely a bearish article, and I told you it was before I read it. Sometimes you just got to have faith. Let's see if we got any questions or comments. All right. Michael Kirkland, thank you for joining the live. We're reading this bearish article from an investor's place, definitely. And we want to get down to the bottom of certain things. I think once Cenntro speak about this 2,000 cars that they have that should have been delivered last month, I think that will start turning things around as well. I'm just being a hopeless romantic, so to speak, right? So when you are down thousands in this stock and you holding on to it for dear life, when you read stuff like that, some of it does make sense, honestly, but sometimes it's like, hey, wait a minute, give us a time to turn things around. Based on certain financial website screeners, Cenntro might look like a bargain. Some financial websites still appear to be using Cenntro old share account back from the naked days and have the company's market capitalization listed at less than 100 million. That is not true. And I know Jordan from Rip and Dip has asked all of these companies to upgrade all of this information, because when we started out, we did have a market cap over $1 billion. We are nowhere near that. I'm down thousands, and I know that some of you are down thousands as well in this stock. However, our Mark Hake did some sleuthing and determined that the real post-merger share count is approximately 261 million shares outstanding. There's some complications due to additional financing, but that number should be in the right ballpark. Based on the current $1.50 share price, that should put Centro's market cap around 390 million. And we come over here, this says 378.82 million. So he is definitely spot on with that observation. That's quite a hefty figure for a company with a small and loss-making history. That's not true, because we was a privately company. Naked is no longer. Let's stop being biased about Naked. We are not intimate apparel. We are a ECV company. Let's just be honest. That's what we are. And we have employers. We have people placing big time orders with us. We just got to fulfill those orders. And that's even before taking into account that the total fiasco that Naked was. There's little reason to put such confidence in this organization at this time, yet investors are still granting Cenntro a market cap close to $500 million. That's awfully high for a firm that optimistically perhaps generating 25 million a year revenues currently and running up large losses in doing so. So, like I said again, before we get to the next order, the LS 400 Green Truck Week. Yes, I'm about to read about that now. I have the article already pulled up. The Green Truck Week will help us, and I'm getting into that now, Michael Kirkland, because that's going to really, really help us do what we need to do as an organization and showcase our brand. Now, if you look at the my thumbnail, I do have the LS400 on my thumbnail on purpose, and that's because that's what's going on. All right, Cenntro Electric Group to participate in Work Truck Week 2022, March 8th through 11th, 2022. All right, so honestly, Yahoo started this off all the time with Cenntro. Cenntro Electric Group is a leading designer and manufacturer of electric, light, and medium duty commercial vehicles. Today, that it will participate in the upcoming Work Truck Show to be held March 8th through 11th, 2022 at the Indiana Convention Center in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, I do have a question. I wonder if will Cenntro showcase the Logistar 500, which is our bigger model. I do have a question. Will we showcase that as well? Like, you know, as like a sneak peek of what's going on, even though the article say it's going to showcase the Logistar 400, you know, putting the 500 on display would do also, because I know we filed with the DOT about concerning the 500. So it'd be good if we have that one kind of built out and things like that. All right. So Cenntro is also a sponsor of a pre-event Green Truck Summit, an educational series that brings together government, fleets, and innovators to provide insights on the industry's path to zero emissions at the JW Marriott, Indianapolis. Cenntro will host a 20-minute breakout session beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, March 8th, where attendees can hear about Cenntro latest green product updates. That's going to work wonders for us as a company and as investors, right? And I'm happy that Cenntro is coming out with more and more PR, because I think we got out the gate kind of late with some of this PR, but we are picking up the pace with the PR, and that's really, really good. That's a good thing to hear. Attendees can visit Cenntro at booth 4082 in the Work Truck Show exhibit hall at the Indiana Convention Center, where Cenntro will showcase its new EV models, including the all-electric Class 4 Logistar 400. The LS400 is a purpose-built for the robust dusty cycles and can support a wide range of applications, including last-mile delivery for packages, food, beverages, as well as municipal functions such as waste management. The LS400 offers a robust payload of 5,600 pounds and a range up to 124 miles on a single charge. So that's not bad, right? This is not bad. 500 pounds and 124 miles is not bad at all on a single charge. So I'm gonna highlight this as well. I'm just highlighting the good PR in here, and I'm really thankful for everybody that's tuning in, because you know, doing these videos, it takes time to do them, to get prep for them. So I really, really appreciate everyone that has that's listening to this podcast. The Work Truck Show is the NT's largest, most comprehensive work truck and fleet event, and we look forward to exhibiting our latest products, stated Peter Wang, Centro's Chairman and Chief Executive Officer. Our mission is to help transform the commercial fleet industry to zero emissions vehicles, and we stand ready to help our customers meet their unique commercial electric vehicle needs. Members of Centro's executive team will attend Work Truck Week 2022, and fleet manager and industry members can schedule a meeting with Cenntro to learn more about the Cenntro and its products at booth 4802 in the Indianapolis Convention Center from March 8th through 11th, 2022. And if you have any questions, this is the email right here. This is the email here. So you can get, if you got any questions and you in Indiana, Talmada, thank you. I really enjoy listening to you. I appreciate that. And this is the email here if anybody are interested into getting in contact with Cenntro. And here's the thing about Cenntro. This is what they're saying. Forward-looking statements. Well, we're not going to read that part. It's just that Cenntro is a leading designer and manufacturer. This is some of the stuff from above. And as of November 30th, Cenntro first ECV Metro has been sold or put into service more than 3,600 units in over 16 countries across North America, Europe, and Asia. So we are definitely putting in the work. So I know Investor Place came out with a very bearish article, and this article actually came out yesterday. I just didn't have an opportunity to correspond about this article, so I made sure that I corresponded with the article together. I want to talk about a bearish point of view of how people are looking at Cenntro, and the Green Truck Week wasn't it wasn't bearish or bullish. It was just telling us some good PR of what's happening. So let's come over here to Twitter. Just see if we see anything from like Real Talk with Josh or Rip and Dip that want to speak about some aspects of Cenntro altogether. So let's see what we have going on over here. All right. Let's come over here. Let's type in Cenntro altogether. Let's see if they got any new news. I know Peter Wayne, he does update us sometimes from LinkedIn. So that's a good thing. All right. So Cenntro is already broadcasting. I'm just late to the party. They broadcasted this 11 hours ago. Cenntro is proud to be a silver sponsor of the 2022 Green Truck Summit. So they are actually a silver sponsor. All right. Let's see if anything else. Celebrating our channel partner, Bencel Cars, serving customers in the Netherlands, where the Metro is sold as the transporter. Crossing over recent video found on several social platforms. So we are making moves over in Bencel, right? And then this is right here, something else talking about Tropos. Tropos is also one of our partners. So celebrating Cenntro partner. Tropos, a subsidiary of the MOSOLF Group, serving Germany with 50 dealerships and facilities through the EU. We love the innovation, including the 3-part sliding doors and their pilot program. So if people haven't seen it, let me blow it up one time. And this is one of our channel partners here. And this is and I know you probably have seen this on different platforms, but if this is the first time seeing it, you know, I'm proud to display this as well. And this is one of the one of our channel partners, the Tropos. And this is another partner. We're proud to be part of the e-Power Trucks vision to be the go-to company in the fastest growing niche vehicle market in the UK. So this is another one of our partners. And then remember, these are called last mile vehicles, last mile vehicles. And this is showing our, these are all partners with Cenntro. And I know Jordan with Rip and Dip spoke that we are very, very close in having the Jacksonville plant is almost complete. So let's see what Rip and Dip have anything. Let's see before I end this live. Okay, let's see. All right, let's come over to Rip and Dip Traders. Let's see if he got anything different. No, he's just speaking about the same thing, some of the same things. I will go back and matter of fact, let me go ahead and retweet some of this stuff because this is great for PR. Retweet. Okay. All right. So basically, you know, I definitely wanted to make a video where we speak more about the good and the bad of what's going on with Cenntro. We know for a fact that right now, uh, we still at our, you know, basically our high was $1.45. And right now, it seemed like every time after hours, we always seem to pick up a lot of volumes of what's going on after hours. Because you see right here, it's $1.46, but it's not running up the charts. Although we are putting out more and more PR because the Green Truck Summit was good. But honestly, I didn't know that Bencel was a partner of Cenntro. This is the part of I knew Tropos was a partner of Cenntro, and I did not know E-Power Trucks was a partner. So this is part of putting out the PR that we have been asking for. Let's see if Real Talk with Josh have anything over here. All right, so Real Talk with Josh. An hour ago. Let's see what this say. This is another hour. Now, this is coming from BMR Traders. A BMR trader, so I definitely want to give him, and you see he tagged me in it, so I definitely want to give him his flowers now. And this is from today. It said gear up for the change, as Cenntro Electric Group Limited has hit the volume of 2,396,834. So this is just talking about, and this is from Invest Chronicle. Just for people that don't know, that's where this is coming from. And I'm going to read this paragraph here. This is from BMR Traders. Just to say again, shout out to BMR Traders. Let's get some PR out. Cenntro Electric Group is priced at $1.40. What we see is $1.46 without the hours after a recent trading session. At the very open of the session, the stock price was $1.41 and reached a high price of $1.45. Prior to closing the session, it reached the value of $1.37. The stock touched a low price of $1.35 recently in news on January 21, 2022. Cenntro Electric Group achieves record production milestone of 1,623 electric commercial vehicles in 2021. 628 ECVs produced in December 2021 represents the highest volume in a single month. And right here it says Cenntro Electric Group has a pretty dodgy run when it comes to the market performance. The 1 year high price of the company's stock is recorded at $5.57 on 1/3/2022, with the lowest is 135. So the question is, and we already read some of that. I'm not going to get into these. These are, you know, it gets confusing when you start talking about these numbers. Price records that include history of low and high prices of 52 weeks. So the question is, can we get back to where we need to be as a company? And because as a company, we got to fight harder to get back to our ceiling and to push past our ceiling. So I love to do this before I end the video. If anybody that's willing to do it, are you still bullish for Cenntro or are you bearish for Cenntro? I love that kind of information, doing that kind of survey. Me, I'm thousands down. I know people that's 30,000 and more down in the paint, but they're still holding on. I believe on a broadcast with Jordan, he said he was like 34,000 down. I have some people that's, you know, more than that. One person told me they're 100,000 down on this stock, on this play. So if you're willing, before I end the video, if you could tell me whether you're bullish or bearish, that'll be great when it comes down, because we definitely want to always keep these type surveys going. But if we don't get anybody interaction, I definitely appreciate. So Christopher Amos says bought more and more today, so still bullish. So Christopher Amos is bullish. Tar Madar say it seems to be the bottom, so I'm bullish. So you're right. It seems like we're at the bottom. You're right. I think that this truck week is going to help. If we can get some more, if we can get some more PR, like whether they can tell us if they delivered those vehicles, that would be helpful as well. Is anybody else on? If you could say that you bullish. So myself, Tom Madar, Christopher Amos, us three are bullish when it comes down to the stock. If nobody else, want to share the information, I definitely will be coming back with more information when it comes down to Cenntro, and I definitely appreciate everybody who was able to get on. This is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as we will see you next time. And thank you everybody that has gotten on. And please subscribe to my channel as we come and drop videos daily. So we will see you next time.